Hello and welcome to this video in which we shall discuss the slope of tangent lines. For the function f of x equals x squared minus 11, find the slope of the tangent line at x equals 5. So the idea is that if we have a function that is a curve like this, and we want to get the slope at a point, we do that by drawing a tangent line to the function and figuring out the slope of the tangent line. And how do we do that? This is equivalent to differentiating y, which is f of x, at this particular point, for example, here where x equals 5. So in other words, this is equivalent to obtaining f dash of x and then using it to obtain f dash of 5. So let's try that out. So f dash of x equals 2x and then minus 0 because this is differentiated to 0. And then f dash of 5 will just be 10. 2 times 5 equals 10. So the answer here is 10. Let's try another one. So here f dash of x equals negative 7, and then this goes to 0. So what is f dash of negative 5? So there is no x to plug. No worries, we're just going to write negative 7, and that's the answer. Regardless of what the value of x is, the output is negative 7. So here the slope is always negative 7. And this is actually interesting. This is a line, so we already know that y equals mx plus b or y equals mx plus c, depending on how you studied it. So the number next to the x is the slope, and we already know that the slope is negative 7 by differentiation. So this just confirms this idea that for y equals mx plus b, the slope is just the number m, where this can be obtained by just differentiating. So if we just differentiate, if you get y dash mx, so if you remove the x, we just get m, and b is 0. So just y dash equals m. So this confirms the rule that we've been discussing, which is that the slope is obtained by differentiation. So anyway, the answer here is negative 7. My point is that you could have actually found the answer just by looking at this equation because the m is the number next to the x. So negative 7 is the correct answer. And lines have constant slope. So this line, for example, has a constant slope of negative 7. So anywhere on the line, the slope is negative 7. Regardless of whether x is 5 or 10 or 20 or negative 5, the slope will always be negative 7. So let's try another problem. Again, this is a line, so just by looking at it, you can say that m is negative 5, or you can differentiate and try it out. So f dash of x, negative 5x becomes negative 5, and this becomes 0. So the answer is negative 5, regardless of the value of x. Let's try another one. So here we have to differentiate because this is not a line. This has x power 2. So f dash of x is 10x minus 11. And then we have to put the x as negative 2 inside. So 10 times negative 2 minus 11 is negative 20 minus 11, which is negative 31. So unless the highest power is x, if the highest power is x, you can just use y equals mx plus b. If the highest power is x power 2, you have to differentiate and put the number like I did. So this brings us to the end of our video. I hope this has been beneficial. Thank you for watching.